I painted my nipples for Ariana Grande, okay? Hello everyone, what's up? My name is Serena and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. I'm really glad that you found my home on the internet so that we can hang out. Real quick, before we get into this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I did start a vlog channel. I named it after this channel. It's just Serena G Vlogs instead of, Serena G. I'm gonna leave a link to it down in the description box just in case you wanna, pop on over there after you watch this video and give it a watch. Give them a follow, give them some love, because I only have one subscriber over there on that channel, and yes, that subscriber is me. Today's video is going to be me giving you guys the tea, the drama, the how-to, how I manipulated time and space to get the extra AF photos that you find on my Instagram page. This video was actually inspired by Lacey Rogers, and if you guys don't know who she is, she's another YouTuber. She was actually on America's Next Top Model, so now she models and she's always taking pictures. She picks out some of her favorite pictures and she goes over to her YouTube channel where she talks about just kind of how her and the photographer got the shot, kind of the backstory behind what was going on when she took the shot, some of the drama that went on. So I thought it'd be fun to make a video where I talk about how I get more of my extra, I guess, photos that are on my Instagram page. I love photography. I'm constantly taking pictures, and it's usually like 95% of the time it's of myself because I don't have friends, so that's out. And my family is like tired of me taking pictures of them all the time, so they really only let me take their picture like every once in a while, not like every day. So most of the time the pictures are of me, or they're of me and my boyfriend Hunter. So basically, whenever I get the idea for a photo that's kind of weird and out there, it's always me who is in the photo, obviously, because like I just said, I never have anyone else to be in my photo. That makes for I feel like a very interesting Instagram feed. And I'm not saying like my whole Instagram feed is interesting. No, I would never say that because I don't lead a very interesting life, but I do take photos that are like, sometimes I feel like people question whether I'm like sane or not. This first picture was actually one of my first Photoshop projects. Let me just fix my freaking hair. I got Photoshop in like the summer of 2014. It is a little weird, I think. I think you can definitely tell I don't have a lot of Photoshop experience, but I still was really proud of this photo. Like, I thought it was really, really unique and cool, and I actually didn't pose specifically for this photo. I found this photo, it was one of my senior pictures, and I just Photoshopped the paint in on top of the dress that was already there. This was back in my very artsy, angsty phase. I just love that so much. This next one, there's one that I won't show, but I took a picture when I was a junior in high school where it was very similar to this one. I had paint all over my face and I had put like all different colors of paint on my face. And I thought it was so cool, and I got so many like nice comments on that photo. And like after that, I took so many pictures with paint on my face. But the way I actually got this photo was I like a lot of people think that the paint is like photoshopped on my face. It's like, no, like I really did paint all of that on my face. And I have like paint all over my hardwood floor in my room from like doing photo shoots like this, where I literally didn't care that I was like flinging paint everywhere. I like got paint on the paintbrush and like some water, and I did the thing where you like flick it on your face, This next one is like the rainbow tears. This one, I will admit, is photoshopped. Like the tears are photoshopped, the paint is photoshopped, but I actually did have like smeared mascara underneath, like really smeared bad mascara, like literally it was like down my face. And that underneath the paint, I think, made the paint look more real. And this picture to me is just so funny because I just look so sad. Okay, this next photo was a photo that I took for Mental Health Awareness Month, which, if you guys don't know, is in May? Is it in May? Why don't I know that? Yeah, it's in May. I wanted to make this like beautiful tribute piece to Mental Health Awareness Month as someone who struggles with it myself. So I made this picture. I still really like this picture a lot. The paint on my face actually wasn't green. It actually wasn't paint. So I had an Herbal Essences conditioner, and I noticed that when the conditioner like first comes out, there's color to it, which a lot of conditioners is just white or whatever, but this one was like purple or blue, I don't remember. And I was like, I bet you could put that on your face and like use it like face paint for a photo. And so I tried it and it worked. I think it looked like paint, like dripping paint, but it wasn't green, it was purple. So I had to Photoshop that green. And then I also Photoshopped only the green to show up so my eyes would show up because my eyes are green, and then the paint would show up and the little ribbon in the corner would show up. So I was actually really proud of this picture. I feel like it spoke volumes on like just, it was when I was starting to become more comfortable talking about mental health, because I think Mental Health Awareness Month, the whole entire purpose of it is that we're kind of trying to break that stigma of talking about it. So this was really monumental for me. This picture was so funny to make. I had just gotten a green screen, and if you guys don't know what a green screen does, it basically like makes it where you can take out the entire background of a photo and put whatever you want in the background. So for me, I do a lot of like fun stuff. Like I like to do Hogwarts, like you're in Hogwarts or something, or I like to do Star Wars where like I have a lightsaber, but I'll like get my lightsaber and make it look like I'm in a spaceship or something. This particular one I wanted to do for Halloween, and I had seen a lot of pictures of pinup calendars where people had this picture in it, like a woman with a witch hat on a broomstick in front of the moon. And I just really wanted to recreate that. I did not have this hair color at the time this photo was taken. I had a wig on. How I took this picture was I got my green screen out, so it was like this giant screen, and then in front of the screen I put one of those like stools that you can sit on, and that's what I'm actually sitting on. That's why it like looks like I'm sitting, and I like literally put my legs up like this. Ew, my sock is so dirty. I went into Photoshop and I got a moon, and I photoshopped the moon and the broomstick, and then I actually put it in Photoshop again and made it look more like it was kind of like a painting than a picture. Like I made it look more oil colored or whatever. This picture is one of my favorite pictures in the entire world. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. We had a Christmas pajama party, and my mom thought it would be hilarious if we showed up to the party all in matching pajamas, and we just kind of let her run with that idea. She went and got us all these penguin pajamas, and then we actually took this outside. It was super ugly out. It wasn't festive, it wasn't snowing, it wasn't Christmas-ish, and I put it in Photoshop and I made it look like there was snow in the background, and that was really cool. These next set of photos with Hunter are some of my favorite pictures we have together, even though they're kind of like weird and like quirky and like extra. I really like this picture of us. It's probably like, this is probably in my top like 3 favorite pictures of me and him. We have a lot of pictures together, so it's hard to choose, but I think this one is one of my favorites just because it literally looks like we're so serious. How this photo came about, let's just talk about this, because I got the idea to take photos where we throw powdered paint on each other because Pinterest, and also that is the dumbest idea anyone could ever have. Like that was such a stupid idea. Don't ever do that just for a photo shoot because it's so stupid. I got the powdered paint off of Amazon, and we thought it would be cool if we had colored smoke too. So I went to the fireworks store and got some colored smoke bombs for our picture. We let off the smoke bomb, and then we kind of stood a little bit behind it so that the smoke would be like in the picture. That smoke thing like popped and crackled, and like a freaking piece of something on fire landed right here, right under my eyeball. And if it would have landed into my eyeball. I don't know, I could be blind just for that photo. So after that, I was done. I was like, we're not doing this anymore. No. We didn't get a good picture out of that photo shoot. So we literally, like, weeks and weeks and weeks later, I was like, I still want a painted picture though. So instead of throwing paint on each other and being cute, I literally took our clothes that we were gonna wear, like our shirt and his shirt and my dress, and I put the powder paint on them so that they'd be colorful. And then we literally took like a handful of the paint and like put it on ourselves so that we would be colorful and painted for this photo. I don't know why Hunter likes me. I don't know why he stays with me when I make him do this weird stuff for photos. But yeah, that's basically how we got our look achieved. And then obviously the smoke bombs were a no-go. So I just photoshopped in colored smoke, and I don't know why I didn't just do that in the first place. I could have saved my vision. Okay, not really, I didn't lose my vision, but like I almost lost my vision and we could have just photoshopped it. This next picture was actually inspired by Joey Graceffa's boyfriend. I don't know if you guys follow him. He posted a picture where he had blue flowers glued to his face, or actually I don't know if they were glued. I don't know how he got them, but then Joey made a video where he copied his boyfriend's Instagram, which is how I found his boyfriend, because I didn't even know he had an Instagram, and that's how I found this picture, because Joey recreated it and it was hilarious. I basically took a flower that I had and I like cut it into little pieces that looked like a petal, and then I took some eyelash glue and I glued them on my face, and then I took these photos. And I actually don't like how these pictures turned out. I don't really like any of these pictures. I don't know why. I just wasn't a huge fan of all of them. This next picture is not really that extra, I guess. It just looks like a firework picture, but if you guys don't know, it's really hard to get fireworks in the background of your photo. Most of the time, if people have a really nice, clear firework in the background of their photo, it's probably photoshopped. This was definitely photoshopped. We have tried for years and years to get an actual like picture in front of the fireworks. It never works. It's just so much easier to just go out before the fireworks, take a cute picture, pose, whatever, and then just put the firework in the background. It literally looks the exact same it would have looked, and it's so much easier. And I actually have a certain setting on my camera that is specifically for fireworks, which is awesome because it's so hard to manually go in and set up your camera to take good firework pictures. It's the best thing ever. I like that camera. I don't use that camera a lot, but I use it specifically for that every 4th of July because it takes incredible firework pictures. I don't even really have to do that much. I literally just flash the picture. And the reason that it takes such good pictures is because it can track the firework as it's like exploding. So you see where it explodes and then you see the strings that come out of it. It just looks so much better. I don't know. That one really wasn't that extra. I just wanted to like tell you guys that that is always photoshopped. Like it's always going to be photoshopped. I'm never going to try to get fireworks in the background of a picture because if you get the fireworks, it's focused on the fireworks. If you get you, it's focused on you. It's never going to be focused on both. So if you thought this picture was real, science. Oh my goodness. These photos are my favorite thing in the world. This is gonna be a long story on how I got these pictures because I was out here doing the most to get these Ariana Grande inspired, God is a Woman inspired photos. When this music video dropped and that visual from the music video of like her in the water with the different colors, I was like, I have to recreate that. Like I want to recreate that. It would be so cool. How did I go about recreating this photo? So I knew I wanted to recreate it. I knew I had to recreate it and get it out there before everybody else started recreating it because I just wanted to be like a content queen. I know this, so you don't have to tell me. I know that this is so stupid and so extra just for a photo. I know that. Well, I went to Walmart and I got one of those inflatable this sounds so stupid. I did all this for a photo, but I got one of those inflatable kiddie pools. It was the end of the summer, so it was like $3. So like, don't judge me for buying one, okay? It was like $3. I've seen so many people recreate this, and they did it in such an easy way. They literally did it in the bathtub, and they used a bath bomb. I didn't even think of that. I got white, purple, pink, and blue paint. Because I thought, you know, I will fill the kiddie pool up with water, and I will put the different colored paints in it, and I know I'm stupid, okay? So I get home and I realize that I have to put this pool that's gonna be full of water and paint in my bedroom. Because if you guys don't know, in the video, Ariana, she has no clothes on when she's in this bath. She's literally naked in the photo, and I wanted it to be an exact recreation, so I was like, I'm gonna have to be naked for this picture. I can't just like leave it outside by the pool and take the pictures outside, because what if my mom or my dad goes down there and they're just like, why are you naked in this kiddie pool? Like, they wouldn't understand why I was doing it because they don't get the artistic vision. So I blow this freaking pool up and I carry it to my room. And I actually put it in my bathroom. I know I'm so weird and this is so not a good idea. Don't ever do this. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea. I was just so blinded by my love for Ariana that I just had to get that picture. It didn't matter. Anyway, anyhow, I was gonna get this picture. Like, I got buckets of water and I started filling up the kiddie pool, and I probably got it about like shin length, shin height, shin deep. I added the paints and I swirled them around till, you know, they were to my liking. Set it up on a tripod. Meanwhile, I was like getting ready. I was putting on the Ariana makeup. She had like her whole body painted. I love Ariana Grande, and I was like, you know what? I painted my nipples for Ariana Grande, okay? Because I literally got the paint all the way down my face, all the way down here, all the way on my chest area, because I knew that like it wasn't gonna be showing because it was gonna be in the water, but I was still like, what if like your like nipple slips out or something? I don't know. I was just like worried, so I just literally painted my whole entire boobs. But basically, I painted myself the way she's painted in the video. I braided my hair like hers. I tried to do my makeup like hers, and then I literally got in the kiddie pool. I thought the water was gonna cover everything, but it didn't. It didn't. Like, I'm pretty sure that the picture that I ended up posting on Instagram, I'm like going like this with my arms or something weird, and literally my whole entire boob was out in the picture, but I like photoshopped. I photoshopped the water over my boobs so like you couldn't tell. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not a model. Okay, that's the thing. I'm not a model, so I didn't know how to pose in the right positions to get the right things covered. I just did the best I could, and then I just photoshopped the rest of it. And that was like the most extreme lengths I've ever gone to get a photo. And I mean, I love this picture. I'm gonna hang this picture in my house someday. Like, this is art, okay? I just love these so much. So I'm wearing my pixie cut wig, which I love that wig because I've always wanted a pixie cut, but I've never been like brave enough to actually cut my hair that short. So sometimes I can like live as though I have a cute short haircut, and I'm like, yes, I'm serving real soccer mom vibes, but I don't actually have like the short pixie haircut, you know? You just get to live out your best short hair dreams for a day and go back to your long hair that you like so much. The very last one, this one also is one that's not really that extra, but I just wanted to talk about it because it's funny. I took this picture the first time it snowed this year, like really snowed, like we got a lot of snow. I had seen on Instagram a lot of people who were in places where it was snowing. They would make a snowball, but they'd make it like in the shape of a heart. It took me so long to get that heart in the right like position to get the snowballs to make a heart, and it ended up not even being like symmetrical. Like, one side of the heart is way bigger than the other side of the heart, but I still thought it was really funny. And I also have my blonde wig on in this. I also have my blonde wig on in this photo. I like my blonde wig because it's a lace front wig and it's like more realistic looking. It's still not a real wig because like your girl cannot afford a $500 wig. So those were all my extra AF photos that I have taken and posted to the gram. Instagram and pictures and all of that stuff is for me just like a place to really express myself and get really creative, and if you think of something really cool you can just like do it, and it's fun and it's exciting. And I don't know, I just wanted to talk about kind of like the story behind different photos that I've taken, because I think it's really fun to talk about, because like maybe you guys don't think it's interesting, but like I do, because like I'm a photographer. I like to take pictures and I like to know, like especially when other people take pictures, like I like to know how they got that picture, you know. I'm like, how did you do that? And I know, like, especially the Ariana Grande picture, I've had like different people message me on Instagram asking me how I took that picture, and I was just like, well, it's a long story, but basically I got a kiddie pool and filled it up with paint. As always, if you have stayed till the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you sometime soon with another one. Bye!